You got something?
Is that it?
I don't see it.
That's me, Bob Schreiber, trying to spot an owl.
I don't hear it.
And this is my good friend, Vern Locks. Vern knows more about birds than anyone I know.
You do a screech, I just saw it.
And I know a lot of bird nuts. Why would we spend this cold, dark night doing this? Well, that's just sort of what we do. Because we're the bird guys.
Folks always kid about why I like to hang around. Feathers and wings and things that like to fly around. Cold weather, bring your sweater, we gon' be here all day. Take you for a ride, that's what I say. Bird, yeah, watching some birds. I could have a steak dinner with a heap of fries. Watch a big game with some friends of mine. Buy a cold drink, watch Revenge of the Nerds. But there's nothing I like better than watching some birds. Watching some birds. Watching some birds.
On today's episode, we're chasing the peregrine falcon. We'll follow its common migration pattern down the east coast of the United States. This trip will begin like that of so many great adventures. On a boat.
We are going bird watching at one of the best spots on the entire planet. If God takes a vacation, he takes it on Monhegan. This island is really something special. It's only 1.5 miles long. It's a half a mile wide. And it is just rock and rolls with birds. And we are on a mission
To see the peregrine falcon migration.
the peregrine falcon, formerly called the duck hawk.
Peregrine is a crow-sized falcon. It's got pointy wings, a blue-gray back, barred white underparts, and most importantly, it's got a black mustache.
Fastest animal alive. Fastest animal
I
alive.
thought the cheetah was the fastest
On
animal.
land.
That's the mammal.
That's the mammal that's on land.
Peregrines are exciting. They're hot. You know, they're good.
Great. And in this place, we can see as many as 50 or 60 in a day.
This is a story in World War II. The British fighter pilots were training the Spitfire. Their final thing, when they were just getting ready to send these guys off to actually do dogfights, they would stoop down on a flock of geese. And one day these guys are in a dive going 230 knots, and they look out the window, and this peregrine falcon just folds up and blows by them like they were parked, and went down and actually hit one of the geese. So how fast that falcon was going is anybody's guess. But falcons have all these adaptations. You know, they have their nostrils have whirl-like conchs. So imagine going 250 miles an hour. What if you were trying to breathe? I mean, it would just blow your lungs up.
Yeah. And your
You
eyes,
stick your head up.
The nictitating membrane.
They have all sorts. They're specially adapted. They're magnificent birds. We're entering the zone. There's a peregrine.
Really?
Yeah, small bird right over the cormorant flock. This peregrine winging away to the left. Nice. Bonus bird.
Bonus.
Anytime you're on the boat and you see a peregrine before you get to where we're going, that's a very good sign. Ha ha! Good morning, Robert. We're here this morning. We're at Lobster Cove. We're just walking down here to the point this morning. There were birds flying over.
Osprey.
Flocks of northern gannets going by steadily. Double-crested cormorants are moving. This place acts as a life ring for birds, and they move during the night. As the light is coming up, the little bird looks down and goes, "Oh my God, we're stuck out. There's water everywhere." The birds realize they've got to get to cover, and this place, because it's so far out to sea, seems to pick up more birds than any place else. Falcons, which feed on other birds, they also know that this place is really good for land birds. And the falcons can utilize their superior speed and energy. It's almost like a no-fly zone. They get a bird out over the water, it's not a happy moment for the little land bird. Right at this spot, I've seen as many as 6 and even 8 falcons after one small, like a rose-breasted grosbeak. And that bird did not go on to enter the gene pool, I'm here to tell you. It was not a happy ending. He moves like a cat on these rocks. There's probably 400 ducks out here. They're called common eiders, largest sea duck in the world. And they're quite amazing. They're out here in this freezing water. This is like the Bahamas for them. You hit that water, if you're not out of there in a few minutes, you're going to die from hypothermia. Oh. An ounce of eiderdown is worth more than an ounce of gold.
No kidding.
Imagine that.